So what do we do with difficult emotions? Well, first of all, it's good to say and acknowledge that we all experience difficult emotions. We all, from time to time, feel frustrated, angry, resentful, sad, lonely, upset, hurt. This is all just part of normal human experience. But I know as carers, you're often a bit on your own, left isolated, and some of those feelings over time can build up. So, one thing that mindfulness can really help with is to help us feel our emotions because emotions really want to be felt, they don't want to be pushed down, bottled up. Sometimes emotions can be a bit of an inconvenience, but the thing is, if you push away your emotions, a bit like that game Whack-A-Mole, where you whack a mole in the head and then it comes up somewhere else, it's exactly the same with our feelings. If we try to whack it on the head or banish it, lock it out of the room, then eventually it'll just pop up again in another scenario, and perhaps we'll do something that we regret. So really important for our own well-being and for the well-being of others that we can acknowledge that we have difficult feelings, difficult emotions, notice them, label them, be ruthlessly honest about what's going on for you, and then give yourself the space to really feel. So what I'm going to suggest to you is this three-stage breathing space, which is a breathing space that's enabled a sense of coping with difficulty. So the first thing we do in the breathing space is we close our eyes and we just notice what's there. And you could do that now as I'm talking to you. Just notice what's there as you close your eyes. And just label any feelings that are present. So perhaps frustration is there for you now. Could you just say to yourself, here's frustration? Or perhaps say, hello frustration. And then see if you can notice where you feel that particular feeling in the body. Is it in your chest or your belly? Is there tightness around your legs or your arms? Or perhaps around your head, your jaw perhaps? Where is it for you? Perhaps again just naming that frustration in my belly, for example. And then spend a moment just dropping down into your experience of the breath. So feeling the breath, particularly around your belly area. And you can use a phrase such as, it's okay, whatever I'm feeling is okay. And see if you can bring the breath to any of those feelings, noticing the effect. And if you notice that your mind gets caught up in the story of the emotion, see if you can drop down back into just the felt sense of the emotion, wherever that is for you in the body, perhaps giving it a name again, such as sadness in my heart area. And now beginning to expand out your attention to take in your whole body, the whole weight of your body against the chair or whatever you're sitting on. Have a listen out for sounds around in the room. And all the time just breathing with this feeling that you have. And if you want to, you could spend some more time, if you pause this video, just being with whatever emotion is present for you. Again, giving it a name, noticing where it is in the body, seeing if you can lean in a bit like leaning against a straw bale, which is a bit prickly at first, but then it softens. You could just do that for another 5 minutes or so if you like. If you need to get on, what I'd recommend to you, if you can today or sometime this week, is just to talk about your emotions to a friend, someone who you're just happy to talk to. It can be a really good way of processing what's going on for us. It's just sharing with it. You don't have to be on your own with your emotions. And I really wish you well, and do come back to this practice whenever you're experiencing a difficult emotion, and really try to feel where it is in the body.